welcome to my channel. Hi everybody, welcome to my channel. And today I really don't have too much going on. I am kind of looking around for some new products for my skin, some new skincare, mostly moisturizer, maybe an eyeshadow and a mascara. A lot of my things, a lot of my cosmetics are starting to dry up, so I'm looking for some fresh refills, and I'm also looking for some makeup brushes. I need more because I'm using different colors of everything, and so I want to kind of keep everything unified and organized according to color, like that I don't make a mess like I did today. And so that's about it. I'm actually kind of sorry because my original scrub that I normally traditionally use, I've been using it for 10 years, it's sort of gone, and everything else in the line is there, but not the facial scrub. And so I loved it because it was so gentle. And so I'm also looking for something like a scrub and also a mask. And so, yeah, that's what I'm up to today. Hi guys, I'm back. So it's almost 4 p.m. and I pretty much found the things, most of the things that I was looking for, except for that scrub that I was explaining to you. Now I bought a dupe, and I'm not sure if it's going to be as good as the original brand that I used to buy, but I'll show it to you later on at home. It's almost a dupe, and I know that I like the line, this other line that I've just purchased, and I have another scrub at home as well, which I also love. So I thought it would be a safe enough purchase, and I'll show you the other things too. So it's just a handful of things that I needed. I still need eye primer. I haven't been able to find it. It's by Hard Candy, and I haven't come across it. So anyway, I'm going to just call it a day right now. And thankfully, dinner is already pretty much prepared. I'll show you what I'm having. And yeah, so I have a bit of a trek ahead of me because traffic is starting. So I better get a move on back home. Up some other items for my skin, and this would be for the cleansing. And so one of the things that I remember coming with my facial brush, my electric facial brush, which I showed you a while ago, were these two little tubes of exfoliating cleanser and skin polishing particles. So they were two little tubes, red and blue, and they're finished. And so I could not find a dupe. but I did find this, which has retinol 24. I'm not so much of a fan of retinol, but it also has peptide. And so I do like the feel of peptide on my skin, and it smells absolutely divine. So I use this daily, and I did get a chance to use it once or twice, and it does have a very nice feel. It almost like a greasy feel to it, but I only use it once a day, and the rest of the time I use my Neutrogena soap and something else, which I'm going to show you. So, and you don't have to worry, Ole, of taking this off the market now that I gave it a review, because I already have a backup. So I'm good to go for a long time. This is another cleansing exfoliator. And so the thing is that it's also a dupe to the other skin polishing ingredient that product that I cannot find anymore. And so it's a second dupe. And this is good because it also brightens like the other one that I used to have. And so it's a pretty good dupe. And I have to use it. I actually did use it last night, and it has the most incredible feel to it. It's a nice creamy feel with just a little bit of grit and grain in it. And I like it because it contains vitamin C, which is good for the skin. And like the other product I just showed you, I have a backup supply. So go ahead and take it off the market. I'm good to go for a long time. Last but not least, I also picked up some new sunscreen because I just finished the other one from L'Oreal, and I could not find the tube anymore. And so it's funny that they remove products from their line only 6 months after putting it on the line. So I don't understand what's going on with that company, but I'm pretty sure that all of the other skincare product companies are pretty much doing the same thing. And so I'm not as fussy about my daily sunscreen. And this is what I use on my skin during the day. It's got SPF number 30. And in the summer, I use SPF 50. And so this is just good for the winter. And yeah, I have to really get going on my sunscreen because I want to block out all that damaging sun. Like that, I don't get left with dry and scaly skin. Everybody, I'm home now, and I have a little haul here. It was pretty pricey, but it was just basically a handful of things that I needed, and I didn't even find everything, so it's kind of discouraging. I spent all in all about $90, and I'm kind of shocked. So this is something that I ran out of almost completely, the anise stars that I usually put in my pho or in my tea and I just can't live without these. And I bought some more of this tea because I'm pretty much almost out. And this is peppermint. And I love the taste of this tea. And maybe I'll drink it once in a while. But usually I save it for the lemonade cleanse. And I only have a couple of bags left from the other package. So I know that I needed some. And this is the hydrating mask that I picked up. And, you know, my problem at this time of year is very dry skin right around here and here. So I try to make sure that I exfoliate right around those areas, not too close to the eye area. But that's important for me because if I leave that dead skin there, it all bunches up and it's not pretty to look at underneath the makeup. So that was major for me. I needed something that would probably work with the other stuff that I got in order to exfoliate my dead skin. And then I picked up another one of these. I finally went back to my old favorite, which is Fit Me, and it's the lightest shade of the concealer. And I go through so many of these, and I always come back to it. I like to try different ones, but I always come back to this one. And then I decided to try some new colors. Okay, this is not so new, that's white. But this one is a neutral color. Can you see the color? It's almost like a lilac pink. And I would have preferred pink. I have other shades of pink. But I need something that's neutral on my lid. And I'm finding that the taupe colors and the brown colors are too warm toned. I look better in cool toned makeup, so that's what I'm trying to do. I'm trying to keep everything down to a cool tone. The foundation, the lipsticks, and whatever else that I might put on, such as, you know, blush. I'm not wearing any today, but sometimes I do wear it. And the warm tones just are not for me. And when I was younger, I did wear a lot of coral and brown tones and burgundies, and I got away with it. But now with my age, I'm not going to chance it anymore. This is the dupe I was explaining to you earlier this afternoon, and it is the Apricot Scrub by St. Ives. And the other line that no longer carries the Apricot Scrub, it was so gentle. And I knew that they had one, and I've been looking for it for at least 3 months now, and I finally found it. I should have picked up another two, but I'm not sure that I'm going to like it. So I think I'll go back and grab another if I do like it. And I know that it's very gentle. And so I use this a couple of times a week. And you could probably even use it every day if you want. And the other one that I have already is oatmeal, and I love that one. So I know that I'm going to like this one too. And after I exfoliate, I normally go in with very gently with a blade and just take off the remaining dry and dead skin cells from my face. And that's so important, because if I don't do that every once in a while, the makeup starts to look as though it's wearing right into my pores, and I don't know how to explain it. This routine that I have really keeps the makeup looking fresher, longer, or as fresh as possible on my age face. So I know that I'm not a spring chick, but every little tiny bit helps. And then I picked up some more of these eyeshadow brushes because, guys, I know that I go through 5 or 6 different colors every time that I do my face made up. You know, like trying to put as much makeup on as I need. And I have 3 or 4 more of these brushes. And the thing is, I wash them every time that I use them, but still they're not enough, and I don't want to mix them. So because I have white, and then I have brown, and then I have blue, and then I have pink, and then I have beige, and it just doesn't, I needed more of these for sure. And I think if there's not enough by now, if I don't have enough, I'll just simply run back and get some more. And then I need a container because by now I have so many makeup brushes and they're sitting there in these packages, but I think I would feel better if they breathed and got sealed in, because there's a lot of dust in my place. And even though I dust as often as I can, it's never hardly enough. And the makeup brushes are important to, you know, they have to stay clean. And then I got another exfoliant. It's pomegranate, and I really have never seen this one before. I've seen the other ones, such as oatmeal and something else. I've never seen this one, and what I really do want is the exfoliating one, and so I can't wait to try this. But first I'm going to probably try the hydrating mask, and unfortunately it's only enough for one time. And if this came in a jar or a tube, I would prefer to spend a little more and get the one that lasts a few times, right? But no, they don't have it, so I'm stuck with this. Last, I bought another mascara. The other one that I have is pretty dry, and this is the Fantastic Lash by CoverGirl. I like CoverGirl, and this is my middle coat. I have 3 different types of mascara that I use every day. Not every day, but when I get made up. And this is the middle coat. The other 2 are, I still have a lot of it. And so, yeah, I was really needing this one. Okay, guys, I will catch up with you in just a little bit when I start making my dinner. Alright guys, so I thought I would get started on dinner, and actually it's half done. I did the other half yesterday because it's such a long process, and I'll show you in a second. But a lot of what I'm doing tonight is already in other vlogs that I'm going to be posting very soon, or I've already posted back in the fall. So this is just an additional bonus recipe episode. And so what I'm going to be doing is I'm going to be cleaning these, cutting these, and boiling them with lemon. And then after they're boiled, I'm going to stuff them and roast them. And I'm going to do the same for the peppers, only I won't be boiling these. And these beautiful little guys that I absolutely love these. And 2 Sicilian eggplants that have been hollowed out. And some portobello mushroom. I have 3 altogether. And so what I'm going to be doing is cleaning out the peppers and the artichokes. And then I probably stuff the peppers first because I don't have to boil those. And I'll pop them in the oven. And but first I'm going to show you the stuffing. So this is the stuffing, and I make it different all the time. I do show you how I make it in an upcoming vlog, so I'm going to go over it briefly, but I'm also not going to show you how I clean these because I'm showing you that in another vlog, so I'm just going to go ahead and clean them. But as for the stuffing, I have butternut squash, rice, sweet potato, bacon, the chunky little pieces of bacon, and some of these all cut up, eggplant, mushrooms, olives, mint, basil, parsley, and grated cheese, and capers, and dill. Now, that's what I'm putting in, and breadcrumbs. You could put whatever you want in. It did stray a little from the recipes that I did in the fall, but these are delicious, guys, and this is the second or third batch I'm making in 2 weeks, so I'm crazy about them. And then for the protein's already in it, and so if I have any stuffing left over, I'm going to make ravioli, but I'm not going to vlog that. So just to show you what you can do with all those mixed vegetables and spices, and it's so good, guys. You could add cheese, like mozzarella or cheddar, but I just added grated cheese for now, and I think I'm going to just leave it like that. Pepper, salt, maybe a little nutmeg. That's it. It's already been cooked, by the way, over the stove, so it's ready to go. So this is the way that a good artichoke should look, and you scoop out that part right there. But the other one that I purchased is not that great, and it's not much of it is edible. So just to show you the difference, and I don't know, I'm not very good at being able to tell the difference. Are you? The peppers are not yet completely done. I'm just waiting until they're fully done before I pop the other vegetables in. And I was kidding when I said it's tonight's dinner. It's actually this week's dinner every night. And it's not a lot of starch, but I'm not really following a very rigid eating style either way. I am trying to lean more towards vegetarian, but if I were following the starch solution, there would not be enough starch in all of this, even though there is rice and sweet potato. I'm just playing it by ear. And I did forget to mention a couple of other ingredients that I added to the stuffing, and those would be rapini, and onion, red onion, yellow onion, and green onion, all finely diced, and a sprinkle of nutmeg. And what I did was I rolled the vegetables in lemon juice and breadcrumbs before I stuffed them. And so that way they have a nice common flavor all throughout the vegetables, because I know that lemon juice is very good for sticking, and I prefer to use that other than oil. As it turns out, I do have just enough stuffing for a nice batch of ravioli tomorrow or the next day. I should try to use it as quickly as I can, and so maybe for tomorrow I will make some ravioli. I have some eggs and I can make my own pasta, but I probably won't vlog it. Oh, maybe I will, maybe I won't. I don't know. If I do, it'll be another vlog altogether. And so I'm going to take this opportunity to thank you for coming along, shopping with me, and watching my haul and helping me prepare the vegetables for tonight. And so thank you so much for listening and watching. I'll show you the vegetables as soon as they're all out of the oven. And so I hope that they're going to be good. That's very good. Much better than the last stuffing that I made. So I'm improving.